Good evening. I'll be getting started in just a few minutes. We'll see how this goes. It's gonna be nice to go back to Terraria and... Hey, Radistum. Hey, Alcer. So, above all, my apologies. I thought that the event for tonight was set to public, and I found out it was set to private, which didn't give the message as well that I wasn't able to stream on Sunday. So I certainly didn't want anyone to think that, I just decided to not play without any kind of message of any sort. Hey, Crimson Zero and Oliver Walker. And Phoenix. So, you'll have to bear with me a little bit with Terraria as well, as I have forgotten a few things. Wait, that... Okay, so I remember that I have double jump again. Hello, yes, sorry about that. Hey, Dragon Tamer, and hello, Aspid, and Matt as well. My apologies for the surprise thing with it. The actual event for it was set to private without realizing that. So that put me in a position where the entire thing of trying to let folks know what was going on, I unfortunately did not have the things set up. Which as well didn't give you the information that I wasn't going to be able to stream on Sunday. I do have rocket boots, but it has been almost 2 weeks since I played, so I'm still trying to remember everything I got. Okay, and that's my elevator chest. Still have dynamite? But I will be double checking any kind of thing like that in the future just to make sure that we don't run into kind of problems like that again. Because it's not my intention to not give you guys at least some ideas to if I'm going to be streaming or not. Now, if I remember right, there were potions for lava protection, which I don't have at the moment. Gesundheit. I know that. But I do remember... Okay, so that's where my mini-map went. But I do have the skull. Oh, okay, so it's an inventory. It's a trinket. No, this is still just learning Terraria. So, I mean, I will at some point be able to do the harder modes, but right now, we're in the learning phase. Especially since I've just made it down into the Underworld, so... I'm trying to not get myself horribly killed. Now that I think about it, I should probably build a bridge. Which you can make out of wood, or possibly witches, or all sorts of things. I should... Okay, there's my wooden platform. Wow, that is rude. Oh, I'm also almost dead. Hey, Bean. There is a lava charm. Okay, that's good to know. I will have to make one at some point. First, make this a little more compliant. Hey, that's rude. That is incredibly rude of them. I am a guest. You don't attack guests. Yeah, that's not good. Ah. I shall have to be a little more prepared. Hey, Trash. I've never played Minecraft, but I'm gonna agree with it. Alright, so I am slowly trying to figure out all the buttons again. As well, so I can make my Bridge of Doom. Oh, well, that certainly makes things a little easier to survive. Alright, where is all the wood? And as well, it's quite nice to finally have everything to just be kind of back into the swing of things. It's the last week or so has been kind of busy. Yeah, hell is unfortunately not a very nice place to be, unfortunately. We'll build a bridge out of stone if I have to. Ah, so there's some wood. All right. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so I will shortly, hopefully, get back into the swing of things. I'm trying to remember exactly what does what. There, that should be enough to build a Bridge of Death. Oh, how did you like Untitled Goose Game? Okay, Waterleaf, Obsidian, and Fire Blossom. There was a lot of fun with playing Untitled Goose Game, just with all the goofiness of it. Oh, and there's my unhappy blade of grass that still needs therapy. So I remember that. There's some water leaf, so it'll be a few minutes to try and get everything sorted out. And remember where everything is. Yeah, it's like a goose terrorist kind of out to steal everything. And you steal all the things. One day I will get all this organized. Fortunately, today is not that day. Now I just need to remember where I put the darn obsidian. So I know I had a bunch. Oh, I had a bunch already on hand. Never mind. Alright, so which one? That's my alchemy lab. I can make quite a few of these. By quite a few, I mean 4, of course. Yeah, I think one of you guys told me that you can make it into something better. Like a really good sword. So, that apparently is its therapy. Well, that is unfortunate. I thought I had torches. Whatever. Oh. That is rather lucky. However, now a stiff breeze can kill me, so I should probably heal up. Well, today I'm just streaming until like 1 or 2. Oh, there we go. There's my sword. You know, like 1 in the morning or so, because it's... Oh, hey, Matt. Well, you have a good night. Hey, Jasmine and Alwyn. Yeah, basically, I'm going to be streaming for like 2 or 3 hours. Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow, so I can't stay up too late. See, last week was just me actually taking a day off so I could pretend to be an immature, irresponsible adult who has time to, you know, play games all day. Unfortunately, I have to go back to my job. So it worked out pretty nice. And I had a lot of fun playing Ori, so... It might take a while. I did do a better version of the frog boss, though, in Ori for Floor's Lava. And someone else also was trying some Floor's Lava stuff as well. That commented on one of the videos, the first frog one, and they actually managed to do Shriek Floor's Lava on normal, and that was super impressive to see. I'm not sure if it's going to be... I'm still trying to do Shriek on hard mode, just no damage. Just because I haven't, you know, really focused on doing Shriek, and I'm just going to try and get a compilation of beating the bosses on hard and so forth. But then I'll try... And... Nope. But then I'll go back and try and do more elaborate kind of stuff with it. Because as well, one thing I've wanted to do as well is try and do things... Yeah, Shriek is possible with Floor's Lava, at least on normal. You have to use things like Spike to be able to hold up, you know, stay airborne enough, and it really seems to depend on whether or not, as to how many attacks you can get that lets you refresh thing. Wait, slime has fallen from the sky. That can't be good. Hey, Void. Bee nades. I think I have my bee gun. I think the bee nades are in the chest. Like, right now I am just, yeah. Well, what I was also trying to do is I've been saying that I wanted to at least try and do, like, some things like guides or so forth, but I never actually sit down and make the effort to actually do them. But I might try and do some of that with Ori just so I can say I've done it. Because as well, I'd like to be able to try and do that with Silksong, since I know when Silksong comes out, I'm going to be playing that a lot. Oh, the train guy. Ah, a heart that I need goes flying off. Oh crap. Oh jeez, this is not good. Thank you, whoever that was. Unfortunately, my stuff is still broken. I am trying to figure out why, with no luck. Like, I sat down for, like, a few hours back when, you know, when Ori 2 came out to try and figure it out, and I still have no idea as to why. No, Silksong does not have a release date to my knowledge. I should probably close my doors. Okay, DPS meter, all that kind of fun jazz. Oh yes, I will be a very irresponsible adult for Silksong. That much is going to be a given. Guide Voodoo Doll, you are a terrible person. I am hoping that I can do a little bit better learning Silksong than with Ori. Because one thing to note is, I am not the best player when I first start a game. I make plenty of goofs, and what's largely the case is that once I can do a lot better once I actually sit down and learn the game. But I tend to be rather bad to begin with. I mean, it's all about learning. And sometimes with doing invincibility, you can do that to where you can learn a little bit easier, seeing how everything plays out. Alright, there we go. Now let's return to building a bridge. Hopefully, like the Elevator, it will be OSHA compliant and everyone will love it. I think I do have a water candle, because the blue candle's from the dungeon, right? Because if so, yeah, I remember picking up a lot of them. Oh, nice. Well, congrats on Mantis Lords. It takes quite a bit to get the hang of it, but once you get the hang of the fight, it's probably one of the most enjoyable ones. I don't know, it's that one or Pure Vessel. White Defender, one of the ones that you should try with that. Oh, hey, Barnes. Oh, okay, gotcha. Pantheon of the Night is, let's see. Hey, robotic keyboard. Oh, hey, yeah, I note that we had chatted a bit about modded bosses here and there. And let's see. Let's see. For White Defender, if you try to get him with a Bishriek when he jumps up, that can get a lot of damage on him. He'll usually jump back then once you hit the ground. Always be ready to make sure that when he does his spikes, you're ready to dash away. You can actually cheese the fight quite a bit by just by juggling him when he bounces around, but that does take a bit of work to get used to. So it may not be something that you're comfortable with. And generally, I've never really done the juggling myself, because I just prefer to fight him normally. But, what part of Pantheon of the Night is giving you trouble? Oh, okay. Yeah, I note the Demon Scythe book, which is probably... we can try it out. And it's unpleasant. Nice. Wow, that hits for quite a bit. Alright, back to the bridge building. Yeah. Well, I mean, the ones we've got so far with Bone Bottom and Lace, those ones are really good tracks as well. So I have pretty good confidence that they're going to do well with Silksong for the soundtrack. Of course, the Ori soundtrack is for Will-O-The-Wisp is really incredible. So it's going to have some pretty good competition. One of these days I'll get my bridge correct. Oh, cool. Yeah, some folks have, it might have been you, Owen, that's also suggested going melee, or who, it was someone that was talking about classes and so forth, and that once you get to hard mode, that's when you start picking out this stuff. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that, at least not yet, but I'm sure it'll be figured out eventually. What are these? Oh, okay, so they're the pots. They're the hell pots, I guess. I think I'm up to 16 hours total played Terrarias, and I think I only played like half an hour otherwise, so we're in like the 15-hour mark, I suppose? There's still a lot to figure out and learn. I'm slowly, very slowly, trying to get better at it. Uh-oh. Is never underestimate my capacity to get killed to stupid things. If there's a dumb way to die, I'm going to try and find it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go back and get heart lanterns and campfires and so forth. Like, it's been... The last time I played was the last stream, and that was almost 2 weeks ago. So I'm still trying to remember where all the what buttons do what. Oh, okay, that's a platform. And that was my stormtrooper accuracy. The Well of Fish. Yeah, I got the Demon Scythe book in my, in the, inventory. In fact, I have put it on and I tried it out. Let's see. Hard mode, do not melee the Well of Fish. Oh, okay, cool. That is, pretty handy to note. There. I'm learning. At least I'd like to think I am. And now back to bridge building. I'm probably gonna run out of space long before I get anywhere close. Ooh, a chest. And a jar. Oh, I need something to unlock it. Never mind then. It's just for show at the moment. Yeah, what I'll probably do, let's see. Okay. But yeah, what I'm probably going to do is similar to what I did with Ori and stream Silksong. And what I'll probably do as well is, whenever I reach a boss, back up the save, and then that way, which will take a minute or two to do, and require a lot of opening and closing Silksong. But it'll let me get back to those areas a lot quicker. Because I'm going to do more than one playthrough of Silksong. I imagine that a lot of us will be doing so. But I still want to be able to get back to places as quickly as possible. Especially after completing it the first time. There. It's a beautiful bridge. Completely OSHA compliant. Wait, what? Oh. That was very rude. You don't just teleport on people. There are protocols, and there's etiquette. Wait. Okay, slime is no longer fallen from the sky. So I can continue on my merry way without worrying about what's going on above ground. By this point, I'm assuming that I've completely forgot about whatever exists above ground. Yeah, that's a pretty long bridge. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah. No, I don't have a cobalt shield, at least I don't believe so. I'm most curious as to how they'll be doing things like handling the first game with the entire... Okay, so I've got another voodoo doll. I'm curious as to how they're going to do things in handling anything from the first game, like the endings from the first one, since all endings are canon. Although perhaps some are more canon than others. That's a lot of guide voodoo dolls. It's like 3 of them at this point. Wait. I've heard bad things about throwing voodoo dolls into lava. Yeah, I'm gonna need more wood to be able to make my bridge of death. Let's watch this fail horribly. Sand. Oh, that actually does block the lava. Curious. No, no, no. I think there's a way that they could all be canon. It's just going to be very convoluted. Like, hilariously convoluted. Okay, which one? I have my stone somewhere. Alright. We're improvising. Our bridge is now stone. A cookie? How could I resist such a offer like that? That's right, I think folks mentioned that hay is the best thing to build everything out of. Yeah, no, I remember that folks mentioned that hay was really good for building stuff. Also, if that's the sandworm from Ori, then it has to die. It would be really awesome if it did come out for Switch, but it might be a while. I wouldn't be surprised if it eventually does come out for Switch, after Blind Forest getting released on the Switch. But it might be quite a while before you get that. Hey, Donald. Why don't I make my health 400? I haven't found many, crystal hearts. Well, you have a good day, Uwu. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back better prepared to set bonfires and everything. Just simply in my haste to explore hell, I was a little too unprepared. At least I have potions that I can go into lava if I really want to. I highly recommend Ori 2. And if you get a chance to play it, I highly recommend it. Just because it is an amazing game. I've had a lot of fun trying out Ori 2 as well. Because I didn't really think that you'd be able to do a genuine floor is lava kind of challenge with it. And that was really interesting to stumble across. But I'm pretty sure other people have already noted such things, or found it before I did. Because that's the kind of thing that, you know, a lot of people would probably just stumble across. Ooh, I've got a Hell Forge. Water walking potions to walk on lava. No Tinkerer. Yeah, the goblins did invade. In fact, I found the Tinkerer. Now that you reminded me of that, I think I have to build a house for him. Which, next time I'm on the surface, I will hopefully remember to do. Cool. Yeah, some games are weird about, you know, water walking with lava. Oh. Not how I wanted to do that at all. At least that was the good lava that you guys mentioned before. That isn't super deadly. However, I'm gonna plug it up. Because it's ruined the aesthetics of my bridge. Like a blender. My accessories are, right now, the rocket boots, the spike clad in a bottle, got the obsidian skull, and a band of regeneration. I also have a bezoar, the Hermes boots, the flippers, and a shark tooth necklace. Which seem to be pretty decent. I'm kind of liking rocket boots and double jump. But I'm so used to having double jump just as a general thing. Oh. There we are. Wait, what? Like dirt, you... No, this is just a learning playthrough. Alright, well, you have a great day, Dragon Tamer. I've been playing for a bit, but I haven't gotten to the point where I'm really confident in playing the super hard modes. Most folks just really want to see me die out bunch. Washed my hand? What do you mean by that? Wash my hands? Oh, okay. Yes, I tend to wash my hands quite often. I'm more of a loner type person anyway, so I have been following various recommendations due to current circumstances pretty well. At least trying to, so... There's another voodoo doll. Oh, well. I can just destroy his fireballs with my sword. Oh, okay. Yeah, well... It is in many places at this point. So it's just trying to be as safe as possible. Which everyone should pretty much be doing. As there's just the entire thing that, certainly more serious than, you know, anything seen before. Okay, so that's a pretty decent bridge. But more to the point, I need to go back so I can... Oh, I've got a water walking ability. So I can start ditching a few things. Yeah, I should have a witch doctor back at the home base. Alright, that's my potion. Now I can place a hell forge, but more importantly, I can also start placing more stuff with them. Okay. So is there any kind of other things other than guide voodoo dolls? Yeah, the middle slots are vanity. Folks suggested just putting stuff there to basically hold stuff in a slot as needed. Okay, so that's the banners. Oh. Wait, which other? Yeah. Trying to remember where I had a voodoo doctor. Okay, so do I want to see the well of fish? Not really. Hey, Dameen boy. Yeah. 1 second. What about the map should I be noting? Okay, so there's the Goblin Tinkerer. And then I just need to get some wood so I can build onto the, make a house for my Tinkerer. Yeah, I think folks mentioned. I just haven't had. There's so many different places to go that with all the harpies up there, I think that it was just simply I went down rather than up. Oh, okay. Well, definitely worth checking out at some point. It's just one of those things where you're pointing out to say I should go and check like right now, or like after exploring the Underworld, kind of thing. Well, that would be a lot of people. Daughter of Hallownest is really difficult. It takes a lot of time to get used to it, and not to mention because your spells get turned off in Phase 3. Yeah, I know that I saw that he was doing a stream for it. I didn't really have time to check on it because I had World of Warcraft stuff. But was he able to beat Daughter of Hallownest? Or how far did he get? Yeah, I do have the grapple hook. I don't always remember to use it, but I do have it. Yeah, because I remember that you folks said that the blade of grass becomes something like Knight's Edge or so forth, and that there was something with it. I'd have to check with the guide again, because I remember that you guys did tell me to put it in there, and I saw that it became like a really powerful sword. I just don't remember the full details or what I'm looking for with it. Aw, that duck was too pure for this world. Yeah, I just needed wood to be able to make some more house stuff. Because I've been out of wood for a number of things, I do have to try and plant more acorns so that I can actually get a number of stuff ready and not have to do all the sort of silly kind of things. You know, I get the sneaking suspicion that where most of that stuff was is in here. See, lots of stuff in there. Yeah, with all those chests, I should also just place a bunch of those kind of things down in the Underworld. Just so that I can get more stuff. Oh, there's all my torches. Yeah, it's quite a bit of stuff. I didn't even realize that I had all that there. Blade of grass. Yeah. I think my reaction will be, I feel like I've done something wrong. Alright. Try and save at least one altar. Oh, okay, then, yeah, I'll start trying to look at, I'll try and take a look at going back into the sky, then. Alright, so next thing is the walls. Now let's make this place a little more homey. By putting in a hell forge. See, that's the reassuring glow of home. Although I suppose that really depends on where you're used to living. Alright, so I can make campfires. I don't think I have all the swords, but I will take a look. Oh, is she? Oh, she's had to already hop on. Okay, crafted a crimson altar, you say? 1 second. Cat aggro and all that. Okay, so there's my guide. Alright, so Lightsbane, Muramasa, which I do already have. In fact, I have 2, so I can do that. The Fiery Greatsword. Yeah, I'm playing on Steam. Okay, well, yeah, let me remember where I put all my swords. As well, my cat is demanding attention. Lightsbane. Did I already have Lightsbane made? Because I want to say that I didn't. Whatever, I will look for these swords, because I know that the... Other than cat aggro. Yeah, it's the Fiery Greatsword and so forth. Aw. Probably more up here. She's kind of gotten over having to go to the vet for her annual checkup, so... She was not very happy when she had to do that. Okay. See, there's the Muramasa. I'd rather give that one up than the one with the really good modifiers. Okay, so... Not sure if I had a Fiery Greatsword or the other one. Well, thank you, whoever that was. Unfortunately... Yeah. Minus 50 DKP. Hello, Ankaten. Okay, the Blood Butcherer? Did I actually have a Blood Butcherer? Ah, kitty. Yeah, but I've got 2 of them. Like, I do have the Blade of Grass, I remember that. I've got the Muramasa. I have 2, in fact. Blood Butcherer, there it is. So... Okay, so Knight's Edge, I can use the Blood Butcherer, that. Alright, so the Fiery Greatsword, that's the only one I don't think I have. 50 DKP minus. Well, wait, I need the Fiery Greatsword. That's the one that I don't have. The question is, how do I make a Fiery Greatsword? I'm afraid that the cat is... I think that she meows mostly because she knows that I'm talking and she thinks I'm talking to her. She does not particularly like being picked up, as I learn whenever I need to take her to the vet for, like, the annual checkups and so forth. The problem is, as soon as I pull out the cage, she knows what's happening, and she'll hide. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need a fiery greatsword, but we'll see how this goes. I remember vaguely that the fiery greatsword was an option, but I don't remember making one. I could be mistakenly remembering. Just like a blender moving through. Uncoten. Okay. You'll have to forgive me, my pronunciations are terrible. There's an altar, I believe. So we can get there the quick way. Yeah, she knows very much whenever she's going to be going. Okay, so I don't have the means to craft... Oh crap. That was not my intention. Make sure next time I do not do that. Go to heck for Hexstone. I still have the meteor stuff. So yeah, I'm missing a fiery greatsword. I do remember that. I just have to remember how to make one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to gather more stuff for the hell armor and so forth while down there. I wonder if it was Crimtane ore that... I don't think it was. Yeah, it was not. Okay, Hellstone for the fiery great ore. I'm pretty sure I have a Tinkerer's Workshop as well, down in here. Or it was one of the places. So I know that I had some Hellstone blocks, and folks had mentioned that I needed the Hellforge to be able to make it. Crimtane. Oh, kitty. Don't be like that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You have it around here somewhere. Only question is where. I should probably try and organize these one day. And perhaps one day they will be organized. But sadly that day is not today. She's kind of resting just peacefully on top of the tower, computer tower. And she likes to more or less laze about periodically. Alright, so I'm gonna try and go back to Hell so I can get more stuff. So we can get the Hell... Okay, Hellstone right there. It was there all along. Okay, so I've got water walking potions as well. I can move quite a few of these things. Get them into a different... Get them into a different chest. Oh, and there's the Tinkerer's Workshop. It was there all along. Then this way I can get all that situated and then go back down into Hell with a lot more room. So I can stay there a little bit longer. Alright, well you have a good evening, Cheater Army. Use water walking potions. Okay, well that's good to know. Alright, so how many of them do I need? Whoa, that's quite a bit of stuff. Writable drill mount, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so 15, 20, 10. This is quite a bit of stuff. There's the fiery greatsword. Alright, so I need 20 hellstone bars to be able to make Knight's Edge. We now have a goal. A quest, if you will. Alright, you have a good night, Mr. Savage. What I'll probably do is try and remember one day to log on and, when I'm not streaming, and just spend an hour and organize all of it. So that way, you don't have to watch me spend a lot of time organizing stuff. It can be organized. And then I won't have to go back and worry about it. I'll be able to label all of it and be able to know what's going on with it as well. I don't know. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, there's stuff like around the hell stuff that's the hellstone ore. No, that's not. That's just ash. I'm gonna have to like go into lava and all that kind of stuff to be able to get. No, I'm not gonna drop a voodoo doll. Especially not just yet. I've got to get prepared. And even though World of Warcraft made a very big deal about it, I would like to be prepared. Alright, so I'm gonna get some... Where did I put the... It got deposited. I forgot to favorite them. Well then, we will continue on the bridge. Access in more places. Okay, so that is Hellstone. At least now I know what I'm looking for. Release the bees. Wait, isn't... The Hornet Staff, yes, that's what it was. You folks had mentioned that I should summon things as well. I am slowly remembering stuff. I am not necessarily doing a very good job of it. Yeah, obsidian. I do have quite a bit of obsidian, from my understanding. Yeah, I've got 219 obsidian, which I don't know if that's supposed to be a lot or not. But I'm going to assume that it isn't. This entire time it's just thinking like, if I make a mistake with this, I'm probably gonna get burned alive with lava. Oh! That one nearly got me. Plus, it's just that entire, like, oh goodness. Well, that's good to know, then. Because right now, I don't have a huge context for what's enough or not. Wait, what was attacking? Alright, so I can continue with my bridge, which is completely OSHA compliant. I'll have you know. No, I'm not in quarantine or anything like that. To be honest, for myself, I'm more of a loner type person to begin with, and I don't really interact with too many people to begin with. My job is a quiet desk job, which has very few people around, so to be honest, it's largely business as usual for me. For a lot of other people, though, I certainly hope that things work out as well as possible for them, given the circumstances, because this sounds like one of those things to where it's going to get worse before it gets better. And there's going to be a lot of folks that are going to have a set of rotten luck with certain things. Yeah, it's Wednesday where I am. Mini Shirk. Well, I mean, there are a lot of things starting to get locked down, like, I know that large gatherings have been banned here. There's a number of places that are closing down in relation to it. So, it's not like total lockdown, but it's definitely that things are becoming a lot more serious than one would have expected. And it's just stuff like that that you just don't really expect something like that. I mean, it's amazing how quickly things changed in relation to it. Everything with being posted. Hey, someone weird. I mean, it feels sort of surreal, like, there's not a lot of changes here, at least not yet. And I'm sure it's going to get worse than that, but you just read about various things with it, and it's really just... Sometimes you just don't really have the context to really think about that all that kind of stuff is happening. Well, that's good to know. Something weird. Yeah, I'm in the US. It's been largely that individuals... It seems to have been varying from state to state as to how folks are doing it. Like, I know that with mine, it's largely been trying to... Like, schools are out until mid-April, I think. And I wouldn't be surprised if they get held up even more. Huh. So, I mean, there's just so many things that have to keep an eye out for. The lava flows are ruining my aesthetics for my bridge. Yeah, I mean, most importantly, do what you gotta do to stay safe. Because the last thing you want is to, you know, find yourself getting ill or so forth. I wouldn't put it past them doing a kind of joke thing. Sadly, though, I doubt that we're going to get that fortunate. But it would be amazing to get a joke update on Silk Song. All these rude people wanting to leave guide voodoo dolls. Yeah, I have a Crimson World. Wait, there's a thing that, oh, goodness. I just imagine all these NPCs going like, you were supposed to build this thing. Our world is now all corrupted. Okay, so that's the slight difference in lethal and non-lethal lava. Okay, so what is the thing then? Because I have no idea that there was an object that I could even build to try and reverse Crimson. Use Hallow to fight corruption. Wait. Yeah, I do have some bee nades. I think I can make some more if I really needed to. Plus I have my bee bow, which shoots 5 million bees as well. So there are many bee-related options here. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Alright, so I've got a pretty decent-sized bridge. It covers about maybe a third of the entire world. Of the Underworld, that is. But is it enough of a bridge for the Well of Fish? So among the other things, once I go back up, I'm going to get my lava resist potions so that I can immediately begin mining more hellstone. Which actually seems like a really good idea at the moment. Alright, so 10 hellstone bars, I need 10 more, and then I can make my Knight's Edge. Yeah, someone decided that the next boss would be that they would try to not spoil it by doing like W and then blank LL of and then F blank blank SH or something. I think it was one blank. So I filled it in with Well of Fish. Clearly that's what was meant by the boss. Okay, so water walking potions, that's where those were. And there's my lava immunity potions. Everything is good now. Alright. Now to get back to Hell and get my Hellstone. At which point I can make all the fun, good Hell armor and fiery greatswords. Forge the best sword ever made, which will probably also be unhappy. Any form of mirror yet? No, I don't have any mirrors. Yes, that's exactly what it was, and then I guessed, well, a fish. Because that seemed like the only possibility. Okay, so I think all the ore was over this way. At least the easily accessible kind. I'm gonna have to get my bee-nades before I decide I want to drop voodoo dolls into lava. That seems like a very rude thing to do overall. That's okay, I don't necessarily have read your comment. Or maybe I just kind of ignored your comment. Therefore, not spoiled. Although at this point, I think I have had it spoiled. So whatever. Interesting. Okay, well, sadly no, I have not had any mirrors found. Alright, so I am immune to lava now. I can't imagine anything going wrong with this. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget the timer. Really? Come on, people. I just want to mine Hellstone in peace. Yes, this is my first time going through the game. So there is a lot to learn. And a lot of bad deaths and stupid things that will be done on the way. I am trying to mine as quickly as possible, while at the same time keeping an eye on the lava immunity potion timer, so that we don't have hilariously bad deaths. Rude. Go away. Still got 2 minutes. I just need 30 Hellstone, and then, which I think I probably have got at this point, to be honest. And then I can make my incredibly good items. My fiery greatsword. I have no idea what that actually is saying for the timer, but I'm going to assume that it's 1 minute still. Wait. Hey, Lou. Okay, that's what it is when it goes to seconds. That's good to know. So now I can tell, because it was kind of gibberishy for a moment or two. It just wouldn't be ideal to die horribly in hell. You have 41 seconds. I can mine this hellstone. I got 30 seconds. I am rushing to make it. Living dangerously. 20 seconds. 15. 9 seconds. Time to get out of here. Alright, so how much did I get so far? 109. I'm going to need a little more than that to be able to make everything. Find where the next set is. We're going to mine like crazy for 4 minutes. Hey, EJ. Alright, have a good night, Verma. Probably not tonight, just because... Wait. I'm trying to go through chat and... Hey, have a good night, Dragon Tamer. But yeah, I can't... not tonight, at the very least, because I'm gonna have to go to work tomorrow morning, so... I won't be able to... I'm hoping to try and get to the Wall of Flesh and beat it, so that way I can at least say I've got it done. Because I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. I should be able to stream Saturday, but I don't know if I'm going to be playing Terraria. Because one thing that I'll be trying to do is, I think there's a demo for Resident Evil 3 coming out, and I'd want to play that. And there's also a few other things, like Doom Eternal. I have never played any Doom games, so I'm looking forward to seeing how horribly I die at it. And I think there's also a demo for the Trial of Mana game. So I don't know if I'm going to want to play that on Saturday instead. It's probably going to see what I can get working. If only Silksong was out. Believe me, if Silksong was out, I'd be playing it. Like, as much as I could. But alas, it is not. And there's still some things in Ori 2 that I want to finish as well. Not necessarily stream-wise, because I don't think you guys want to watch me try to take a while trying to learn more Floor's Lava stuff. Like, someone else is already... We were chatting about Floor's Lava stuff, and they managed to do Shriek, Floor's Lava, and Normal. I'm curious if it can be done on Hard. Like, it's super impressive just because the fight, there's so many things that Shriek does that doesn't really let you stay airborne for very long. So the question is making it to Phase 3, where it becomes a lot easier to stay airborne. Yeah, I've got 3 minutes. Get ready for blood. Like, what kind of blood? Are we talking like boss blood or my own character's blood? I mean, the first time I'm gonna play through on Silksong, just, you know, having fun. I'll probably flub quite a bit with bosses, and then it'll just be trying to learn the game and get better at it. Like, folks probably have seen all the fun flubs I make with learning Ori 2. It's probably going to be something like that for the first while with Silksong. And that's just how it is. You hopefully learn and get better at the stuff. But I mean, I'm gonna be trying to put as much time into Silksong as I can. Because there's a lot of it that I'm looking forward to. Okay, so I'm almost out of time. No, I've got one more minute. I got 54 seconds. I can get this Hellstone. Then I think I can return back to town and make my fiery greatsword, make Knight's Edge, and everything will be great and good, with no problems ever. I was probably naively optimistic about that being the case. Alright, so I've got that. I can now do all this crafting. We do ascend, and it'll be interesting to see where we ascend to. What, are you like saying my first video just period? I did like deaths for a game called Thayer's Quest. Which is not to say that I did particularly anything fancy, it was just the video files for all the ways to fail. And put them together. Fiery greatsword. Right, so trying to see exactly Alright, so I've got a imp staff now. Yeah, it looks like this stuff pretty much just replaces all the meteor good stuff. So I've got 20 left. Which is enough to make molten breastplate. I do want to keep the meteor armor because I like the stuff with the... Wait, still going to work? Yeah, I'm going to work. I have a quiet desk job that I'm not really around people, so right now business as usual with the stuff, so it's largely that I'm still going in. I can't really work from home with it. Or rather, I could probably work from home to some extent, but not entirely, to where it just wouldn't work out. Unless things were super, super serious. Now, whether or not they reach that point is something to find out. No, it's just normal mode. I'm learning the game, and slowly, at a very, very slow pace, glacial, you might say, slowly getting better. Oh, so I have to choose. If I remember right, there was a crimson altar in the desert. I think the imp might have a little bit on the hornet. Knight's Edge. Okay, strong Knight's Edge. Ah, it did the agile one. I'd hoped that it wouldn't have done the agile one, but I guess I was not so fortunate for that. Probably should just put it up. Ah well, you live and learn. Yeah, I got stupidly lucky. I had a blood moon, and after I kill everything, I went back down to work on my elevator. I come back up, and then I find out that I had one after that the money trode dropped after all. So it's certainly one of those things that I'm not going to argue. Okay, increases the max number of minions. So does this mean I can have both? That is delightful. Weak. Oh, I like that. That's gonna be decent. Of course, I don't think I'm gonna really be able to use it much if I have the Knight's Edge. Oh. Can also have two of the same one? Yeah, the lack of auto swing is going to be kind of annoying. Okay, so there was a few more things, if I remember right, that I needed to do above ground before I went back down into hell. But I'm trying to remember what they exactly are. Like, I have a bunch of wooden... Right, that's what it was. It was also the bee nades just so that I had those on hand. And where exactly they are. Plus I needed to make some jester arrows because folks suggested those as well. Yeah, I got the Goblin Tinkerer. He happened to be in the dungeon when I explored it. Ooh, that's unfortunate. There's my bonfires. It's around here somewhere. Okay, so there's the stars, so I can make a bunch of jester arrows with that. So now the next thing is just find where all my bee nades are, and then I can go into hell, presumably, perhaps to some extent, ready for the horrors that lie down there. Probably not, though. Okay, here's where we are. Bee stuff. Jagged honeycomb releases bees. Alright, keen bee gun. Okay, here we are. Bee nade 16. Oh, that's all good. Alright, so we are, to some degree, presumably, to some degree, ready to go down and face off against the wall of flesh and see how this goes. Which is to say, probably poorly. Oh, that's right, jester arrows. Right here. Which one does the barkeep do? I don't know if B does. I know H does the heals, but I haven't really checked with B. That's right, that's what it was. I needed bonfires. Just so I can replace my Estus flasks and everything. No, you need a Farloom to play Silksong. After all, we're gonna find out that Sealed Siblings was the canon ending. At least the most canon ending of them. Ooh, okay, so get our bridge ever so longer. Preferably not jumping off to our deaths. And then we're gonna try and see how our well of fish fight goes. Just to say, it will be probably not so well. The answer may surprise you. Ow. Yeah, I think from there on I'll probably just use the water walking potion to be able to get around. I mean, I would point out that most people are watching for, like, the Hollow Knight stuff, not for other games. And plus, as I point out, most of the other kind of new games, that with anything new, I tend to make a lot of flubs. Case in point, Ori 2. So it's one of those things to where, if not many people are interested, completely understand. Yeah, but can you play Silksong on an Etch-a-Sketch? Because you gotta be able to play on DK bongos as well. Oh, well, that's certainly appreciated. But I mean, not everything that I do is going to interest everyone with that kind of thing. So it's just one of those things that I just kind of... YouTube's pretty much a hobby, that I have a lot of fun doing it, but at the end of the day, it's trying to just play what I enjoy and have fun with it, which is usually Hollow Knight, but there are a lot of other games that I also enjoy. That seems like it'd be rather unnecessary to add difficulty to it. And yet another voodoo doll. They really have it out for this guide. So is it safe to assume that throwing it in there kills the guide, and then the guide never returns in hard mode? It lets you know that you've graduated to hard mode, that you no longer have a guide there to hold your hand. Wait, which thing is ironic? Oh, that's good to know. At least if the guide will return, that it makes the entire casual murder a lot less problematic. I mean, you can certainly try. Might not work out that well, though. Alright, so this is where their world ends, I'm assuming. Even though there's more world. So, it's time to try out some stuff. What's that? Demon banner. Oh, well then the guide has it coming, if he's telling you to basically do the thing that gets him killed. Yeah, but you can always justify it by saying it was for the greater good. Hot Fuzz taught me that. Oh, well, that was not a dramatic toss. Excuse me, I'm trying to have a dramatic moment here. There we go. Dramatic toss. Oh, it has laser beams. I can do lasers too. Alright, gotta just avoid all the lasers. Oh, almost there. Got him. Hone hammer. There we go. I can't imagine that that did anything wrong with the world. Fortunately, the solution, like always, is to just release the bees. Hey, what is that? A mimic? Strong enough to destroy demon altars. Oh, jeez. That thing has a lot of defense. Well, at least my Knight's Edge can hurt it. So are these the mysterious hard mode things? A rash star cloak. What is that? Causes stars to fall when injured. Always kill mimics, okay. Mimics are bad, but good loot. Okay, so I need to destroy demon altars. According to you folks. Alright, so let's go see what the chaos is. See, everything's good. It's just raining. There's just horrible storm-related sounds. I can't imagine anything bad has happened. And see, replacement guide. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty nice. Alright, have a good night, Jeff. Thundercrust split attack. I can't imagine what that is. Okay, yeah, let's see what the Star Cloak is. Okay. The bee cloak. Release bees when injured. Look at my map. Well, I mean, that's been Crimson, like, forever. So the real question is how fast it's gonna spread now. Know what the hell is by walking around. Alright. I'll take you up on that offer. I will walk around. Maybe I was wrong about the jungle witch doctor person. Oh, those look... Oh, those are definitely more menacing. Huh! Run away! Hey. Yeah, I think I'm beginning to see what you meant by hard mode. By the leaf wings. Okay. Save 1 platinum. I don't think I have a platinum yet. Okay, go left then. I will admit that it would be hilarious for a giant turtle to fall on my character. Oh, well, yeah, these cactuses look a little different. It's like it's now a party place. And now the water is purple Kool-Aid. Wait. Wait, what's Hallow? Oh, okay. Oh wow, rainbow slime. It's getting fancy. I'm doing the keyboard and mouse. Oh, well, when I do Hollow Knight, it's just keyboard all the way. Rainbow blocks, okay. So I guess, yeah, those are rainbow blocks. Rainbow bricks. Alright, so where am I trying to go underground? Like in this general area, or am I going lower? Okay. Have some more recall potions. A flare gun. Okay, destroy the altar. Oh, that's certainly different. I don't remember that being like that. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the world just got a lot, rougher. Oh, okay. Alright, just a moment. Alright, so there's basically that it's now that I need to find a new thing to fight a new set of bosses and so forth with this brave new world that I've reached. But otherwise, it's business as usual, explore jungle seed. I think I do have some. Ha! Alright, we're gonna go to Crimson with the suggestion to go there and see what kind of horrors await. What I suspect I'll end up doing is that I'll take a, you know, between now and the next Terraria stream, that I'll organize all the stuff, the house and the chests and all that, and then that way I can have a better thing to speed up looking around for stuff. There's certainly a lot more to learn and figure out. Oh, goodness. I've got to remember that the water is a very dangerous place to be in the jungle. These fish are very lethal. Oh, goodness. Giant tortoise comes out of nowhere and ends me. Oh, there it is. Giant tortoise. I want vengeance. That's a very weird way to get vengeance, but I'm going to assume that it worked. As well, watch out for angry tortoises. Oh crap, there's another one. Go away! Jeez. Ah, that's quite a few giant tortoises. Well, the night is dark and full of terrors. The terrors in the form of ninja turtles. Got a turtle shell now. Let's see what this does. Okay, so it's just a material. To be honest, I didn't think that water would be very effective against fish. That's true, I have the slime mount. Hold on. Dungeon Guardians? I think I had like one crate. Yeah, I'm beginning to understand why folks were saying that I should stay out of the jungle. Oh goodness, another one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to power up. That's like 80s training montage time. Oh, that's great. Alright, I'm trying once more to make it over to Crimson. And a giant turtle just falls out of the sky, because why not? Well, that wasn't nearly as interesting as I thought it'd be. But in my defense, it was kind of fun to bomb them. Oh jeez. Even the small fish are incredibly deadly. Ah, there's another flying guy over here. No, there's another tortoise. Alright, I'm staying out of the jungle for a while. Ah, okay. Here's the downside. I have to go through the jungle to reach the Crimson. Unless I, like, decide I want to dig underneath, which is always a possibility. Huh, okay. Alright, we'll try Slime Mount to get over there. Oh goodness. Not to mention it's also the day, so seems like it will be a little bit relatively safer. Which is to say, not all that safe. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's... Well, the thing was, I didn't realize that the event was set to private until it was way, way late. Be gone, evil. So after learning that, it was not exactly going to be ideal. People probably already made plans and all that kind of stuff. What is that? That's certainly ominous. Yeah, I'm learning that a lot of things hurt and are very annoying. Oh hey, Mithril. For all the ores, destroy 3. Okay. that won't, like, summon a boss of agonizing death, right? Because I get the sneaking suspicion it probably will. Which, if it does, whatever. Titanium. Okay, it'll increase the speed rate. Wait, what? Okay. So is it just now that it replaces existing ore? And that now I can just find it out in the underground? Yeah, I can see that. I've seen that I can actually mine that now. The Crimson. Okay, gotcha. Oh, good to know that I'll be looking forever for titanium. Alright, so which ore is that? It's lead. I don't care about lead at this point. All I care about is finding the really nice new ores. Well, that's good to know. Um, I'm probably gonna go for maybe another 20 minutes. Just because tonight I do need to kind of end a little bit early for work tomorrow. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so it really is going to just kind of be explore more and hope that I find these new ores. Wait, where is it? There it is. Okay, so then I suspect that the Underworld is now incredibly dangerous. Okay, Rainbow Rod, Fairy Wings, Soul of Flight, and 100 Pixie Dust. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the Witch Doctor. I'll probably have to look for him. But at this point, I'm gonna need to try and find some new ores, make some good stuff. So that I'm not just like this person that's like, I've beaten the well of fish, I am now able to destroy everything. And then they come out to try and be like, yeah, not really. Okay, there we are. Oh, well, if that's the case, then I can just make a house. But my memory is a bit hazy on whether or not I found him or not. Okay. Building another amazing house. Brutalist architecture, because that's exactly the way of the future. Now we can get this to be livable. And we can see this Witch Doctor in action. Oh, okay, then yeah, I killed the queen bee. I think I killed two already, in fact. Let's see. Yeah, that's not what I need. There we go. Nope, I do not have a platinum coin. I got something like 50 gold at this point. No, I only got like one. I only got like one crate when I did the very brief amount of fishing that I did. Maybe I have to build another one. I don't. That person was new. Yeah, because I mean, I can do quite a few of the other bosses if it comes down to it. I remember that they dropped quite a bit of money. Okay, got it. Not from. I I know that it's largely based on the views with ones with like ads and so forth. But I don't think that anything with subscribers. I think that's like Twitch. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff, particularly with streaming, that I'm still learning. Like, I'm more so doing this just to play and have fun with it, than actually caring whether anyone actually, like, does whatever the donate stuff is. I'm just trying to... I'm just, you know, figuring out the game. And largely relying on the ever-so-fun suggestions of folks, of which I am quite grateful for. Because there is a lot of this to learn. As you can see, my wonderful jungle slums come with a free table and a free chair. For the low, low price of like $1,000 a month for rent. And if these people don't pay, they get kicked out into the jungle to be devoured by giant tortoises. I do, in fact, have a yo-yo. Hey, Kostora and Jeff and Dark Poodle. I think that was mentioned before. I just keep forgetting. Alright, so from what folks have been saying, if I've interpreted it correctly, I should be looking for these rare ores in the world so that I can start crafting better gear, which puts me in a better position to kill things without being horribly maimed and murdered. Oh, wow. Jeez. All these unicorns and... Well, that was a bit chaotic for a while. Mummy pants. Ooh, creepy YouTube videos? Like what kind? Menacing Trifold map. Immunity to confusion. Oh, horror games. Okay. going to be quite a bit of pixie dust to get. Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. here. And it's probably going to be another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to have to log off. I'm a bit more sleepy than I thought. Which is no doubt making my ability to talk coherently a lot worse than what it would normally be. Oh, it's these fun little shadow guys. Oh, wraiths. That's what they're called. I'm gonna have to get used to all these new critters to deal with. Alright, so I'm gonna try exploring down a bit. There's probably a lot of stuff that I've missed. I assume this is already a successful venture. That's a long way down. Alright, time to place some torches so that way I'm not going in wholly blind. Oh, this is not good. Alright, if there's one thing that I know that destroys ice, it's dynamite. Oh crap. Oh crap! This is time to flee. We're getting out of there. That's a little too dangerous. Rather than just simply die there. More importantly, I've got more dynamite. Underground... Oh, underground ice biome, super dangerous. That is good to know, especially since I've ran into ice tortoises now. I don't think I'm going back there for a while. Yeah, I did kill the wall of flesh, and I got to hard mode. So now everything is super, super dangerous. And I'm having fun trying to survive in this brave new dangerous world that I've entered. Paladin's Hammer. Oh, True Knight's Edge. Broken Hero's Sword. Oh, okay, so it can be upgraded. Interesting. Okay, well, having gone back here to escape certain death, I think this might be a good stopping point, at least for now. We got the Wall of Flesh done, we're in hard mode, everything is fatal. This seems like a good place to pick up, especially as between here and next time, I'm gonna organize my house in, my storage, and see where I can go to do the next things. Yeah, good armor and good weapon are definitely a good idea. Oh, it's certainly no worries about that, Glossy. Huh. Alright, well you have a wonderful night, folks. So, I'm gonna stream again on Saturday, and that will probably be, if there's like the Resident Evil 3 demo out, then I'm probably going to be trying that, or something similar. But Saturday night, 10 p.m. Central, I should be good, unless work keeps me late, in which case I'll try to update if I'm going to be late. But other than that, thank you for coming, thank you for all your advice, and you have a wonderful night. You too.